Prime Minister Philip J Pierre only spent 2 minutes addressing foreign policy issues at last Sunday's SLP Conference of Delegates. But in that 2 minutes, he may have solidified a historical change in diplomatic relations and politics in Saint Lucia. For decades, the Saint Lucia Labour Party has preferred diplomatic relations with mainland China, while the UWP preferred Taiwan. However, when the Pierre administration took office in 2021, they continued relations with Taiwan, initiating a tense partnership between the two countries. Last weekend, Prime Minister Pierre openly supported Taiwanese self-determination for the first time in a watershed statement.
We pledge non-interference in the internal affairs of other states and respect the right of self-determination for the people of Taiwan.
With these few words, the Prime Minister consolidated a strategic position that has been in effect for 3 years without public acknowledgement. His brief statement came in the context of other foreign policy statements. Some were predictable and came as no surprise.
We call for the removal of the cruel embargo against Cuba and Venezuela. And we call for the removal of Cuba from the list of states that sponsor terrorism. Cuba is not that kind of state.
Saint Lucia has traditionally supported other Caribbean and Latin American countries, even when they found themselves on the wrong side of the resident world power, America.
We believe in one Caribbean civilization and true democracy, which means real freedom for all, including the people of Haiti, Cuba, and Venezuela.
Other statements addressed current external events that have no historical precedent.
We remain concerned with the current global geopolitical tensions in the Middle East. The bitter war in Gaza has now spread to Lebanon and Iran. These wars, if they continue, will cause disruption of the supply of oil, meaning an increase in the price of gas, diesel and cooking gas. Your government will continue to cushion the impact of rising fuel prices when that becomes necessary.
Why would the leader of a traditionally pro-Chinese party put Taiwan in the same category as his traditional Caribbean and Latin American allies? On Tuesday morning, ahead of a parliament session, the Prime Minister declined to give a full explanation.
Saint Lucia has always maintained our position that there should be non-interference in the internal affairs of each country. Taiwan is an ally of Saint Lucia. Taiwan will continue to be an ally of Saint Lucia, and Taiwan has been an ally of Saint Lucia for many years.
Taiwanese aid is more suited to Labour's on-the-ground growth policies, while China deals in big projects like stadiums. As for Taiwan, Labour's rate of successfully implementing projects funded by them is far higher than that of their traditional friend, the United Workers' Party. In Taiwanese circles, the successful and timely implementation of projects is just about the only thing that matters. There is an outside chance, however, that this is all just smart politics. If the Labour Party fosters closer relations with Taiwan, and if Taiwan prefers Labour's implementation rate, this leaves the United Workers' Party out in the cold when it comes to China-Saint Lucia relations. With an election just around the corner, it could be that freezing the United Workers' Party out of any friendship with Taiwan might just be the best strategic move that Labour can make right now. For Choice News Now, I'm Jason Seaflay.